Hello and welcome back to part 10 of my Let's Play of Ratchet & Clank. Yes, I can't believe after 3 years I'm finally in the double digits. Now I'm going to fast forward through these trespasser puzzles. Please, Nick, they don't get any easier. So, 3 years, part 10. We're picking up where we left off in part 9. Now I'm trying something different with my mic last time because, as I predicted in part 9, the mic was pretty breathy. This room actually has more environmental storytelling in it than like anywhere else in the game. Now I'm no game critic, I'm not the kind of person that talks about those sort of aspects like, oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm not the kind of, okay, that's embarrassing, I don't need to die to lasers. I'm not the kind of person that talks about, you know, aesthetic and the ins and outs of game design. So when you hear me say something like, that room has environmental storytelling, it's true, like all the planets on the hologram planets on the walls, having Chairman Drek talking over the intercom, speaking about, you know, here's all the planets we're taking and blah 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 blah. That's pretty cool. Now, if you watch part 9, oh good, another weapon level up. Okay, yep, thank you. What is this? Video Game Donkey's Kingdom Hearts video? That's an obscure reference, no one's gonna understand. If you couldn't tell by watching part 9, I get distracted very easy. I'm out of touch with recording audio, although to be fair, the only times I'd ever actually like Let's Played, like intentionally, were a couple of Destiny videos back in like 2014, 2015 or something, and then Alien Isolation, a couple of videos of that. Most of my videos I edit together, like the bugs and glitches, they're just me. They're just clips that I've taken from live streams and that. Whereas this one I'm recording with the intention of keeping people entertained for 30 minutes at a time while I just ramble about random things. Okay, I'm gonna die. No, I'm good. I don't know, there's literally no difference, because when I stream, the most I get is 7 people watching, which is fine, I don't mind. But just recording this while, like, knowing no one's watching, not being able to read any comments or anything, it's weird. I digress. Had a couple of comments in part 9. Cool one from Arcade on Luminous, who I know I've probably mentioned a good dozen times in this Let's Play. But in preparation for yesterday, or at least when I made this video, I put part 9 out yesterday. I am trying to decide what weapon to use. I went back and rewatched a couple of, or at least tried to rewatch. There's no way I'm going to rewatch 4 hours of me talking while playing Ratchet & Clank. Then again, if someone else has, bravo to you. That is seriously impressive, and I thank you very much for it. But going back talking, just hearing the stuff I was talking about, it's really interesting, like subscribers I had back then. There's a guy named David Burke. He was one of my subscribers in 2016. We used to talk about this Ratchet game all the time, and he had a couple of videos on his channel, and a few years ago I checked back on his channel, and it was just gone. I haven't heard from him since, which is a shame. And then Nathaniel Fogar, the legend himself, who's one of my top subs from back in the day. I haven't heard from him in a couple of years. I know he's still around. Every now and then he'll post a video on his channel or on his Twitter and that. But yeah, it'll be interesting if I... Oh gosh, I hope I can finish this game in this sitting. Sorry, once again I'm struggling to talk while also play at the same time. My multitasking hasn't gotten any better. What was I saying? Hopefully I can finish the game all in one this time and don't take another 2-year break, but if I do, I'll be interested to see this and think, wow, what are the stuff I was talking about then? So hang on, the Let's Play was 2017, 3 years ago, so in 3 years time, 2023, woo, more useless cards. In 2023, by then we'll probably have another Ratchet & Clank game. The PlayStation 5 will be out! Oh my gosh, 3 years time. PlayStation 5 will be there. At the time of this video's publication, the only thing that's been revealed is the logo, which, you know, Twitter had their fun. Ha ha ha, very funny. And yeah, to be fair, it's just the same as PS4 in the exact same font. They just changed the 4 to a 5. I mean, what were you expecting? Something revolutionary? Regardless, the only things we've seen is the logo and the new controller, which isn't the DualShock 5. I can't remember what it's called, and I don't care, but look, I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see it. I don't know, everybody seems to love it. I'm not too fond of it. I automatically skip the cutscenes, by the way. Can I skip this one?
It's good to have you back, Ratchet.
It's good to be back. Why can't I skip this? I can skip it. Never mind then. Righty ho. Kalebo III? Kalebo? I don't know. I like this world. I actually forgot this was in the game. Back when I first played this, I was very disappointed at the amount of missing planets from the original PlayStation 2 game. I mean, I'm over it now. It's all good. Like, I don't know. I hope I don't come across like I'm complaining about this game. It's just a topic that is so... I don't want to say in the cultural zeitgeist, because I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but it's a topic that many Ratchet and Clank fans are familiar with. Oh, Clank just interrupted the Gadgeton guy. That's rude. It's a topic that many other fans of the franchise like to bring up a lot, like how this game let them down. I mean, it's still an amazing game, don't get me wrong. It's just... I don't know. Can't help how you feel, right? Still play it and enjoy it, and I love this weapon, Sheepinator. So, once more, forgetting what I'm saying, whilst I sheepinate these guys. Does it normally take this long to sheepinate? How many games has it been in? Going Commando was the first one. It's been another couple. Was it in the Full Frontal Assault? I'm pretty sure there was a version. Ow! Pretty sure there was a version in All for One at least. And I know there was the snowman gun in Into the Nexus, where you could turn enemies into snowmen. That was pretty cool. Aw, I can't make a giant sheep. Oh well. I love this thing. Oh! Oh gosh! I thought I was gonna die again at the start of the video, like I did last time. I mean, I'm probably gonna die anyway by these grenade chucking guys. Rude. I would! Really, Clank? I would have never figured that. So, missing planets. This is one that I did really enjoy in the PlayStation 2, and I'm glad that they just fully created it here. It didn't change too much. Like, I like the remixes, like Battalia, whatever it's called, being snowy planets. I thought I could reach them. I'm gonna die, aren't I? That's embarrassing. Oh! Yep. I don't know where they came from, and why they only just started attacking me now, but that's okay. I'm gonna wait for them. Look at that rail. Good dialogue. Woo! In real life, I would never harm a sheep. But in this video game, they explode. And they're bad guys. They're the Blarg anyway, so... I wish they'd get rid of the... There was a way to turn off the filter around the side of the screen. Because it makes you look like you're going really fast. Like, I get it. I know I'm going fast. I'm on a ground rail. I'm nitpicking! I'm sorry! I'm just trying to find things to talk about. While also concentrating on playing the game. It is cool. It is fun to play. Oh no! I missed the thing! Get back! Oh! Okay, just ignore that happen. And... got it! Jump! Jump up! Take 3! Oh, whoa! What? I didn't know you could jump off the top of a train. That's awesome! That is so cool! I had no idea you could do that. Oh, alright. I'm too scared to try it again though. Oh, I feel like an absolute idiot if it turns out you could do that all along. Oh. I swear I could do this, like, with one hand tied behind my back and blindfolded without getting hit. But now that I know that people are going to actually see me, I keep getting hit. That's cool. I didn't know you could jump along the top of the trains. Could you do that in Locked and Loaded? No, I know you can do that in Locked and Loaded. That'd be too cool. No, I'm not going to try it. I'm too scared. I don't want to have to do this for a 4th time.
Not yet, but we're working on it. Just
that's cool. Alright, someone else can try that though. If you're curious. Okay, I'm alive. If I remember... Yeah. I don't know, is it going to be a gold bolt or a rhino card? Or just a pack of cards? Good old cards. I was thinking about it last night. Oh, my bad. I was thinking about it last night in my, I guess, nitpicky criticisms or whatever. I mentioned that here's a gold bolt. They got rid of like skill points and like heaps of stuff, different planets and skill points, reusing weapons. Is there a slingshot? No, it was only in the PlayStation 2 game. There was a slingshot here. Ah! Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and have to do it a fourth time. I refuse. What was I saying? Ah, yes. They got rid of a lot of things, but I guess they still added in enough, like, or some things, some new ideas to keep it fresh. Like, the cards, for instance. That's something that they didn't have to include in what's essentially a movie tie-in, but they did. Nice. Good old Map-O-Matic. I'm not sure why they got rid of the character, or why they got rid of the secret area from the PlayStation 2. I mean, I know the teleporting room's still there, but the little hidden teleporter underneath the rail that I never knew about for so long. I'm gonna shoot them now. I think this room was full of chickens in the original. It had nothing to do with the Morpho Ray, as it was called. But it was full of chickens. Be gone, Blarg sheep.
Whoa. Looks like the Blarg tried breaking in and got sheepinated. Excuse me, fellas.
Oh, what a terrifying fate. I mean, I get they're criminals, I suppose. So, breaking and entering, being turned into a sheep. Get what you deserve, maybe? I don't know. What if they're not criminals? What if they're like the Thugs for Less? Where they're just misunderstood. Buffoons. Not really. Maybe in Locked and Loaded they were, Into the Nexus, they're just vicious crocodile creatures that want to bite your face off. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I don't take enough time to just look around the environments. Like when you look at gameplay on YouTube, I wonder if anyone out there can relate to this, but like when you're playing a game, you don't tend to look around. I'm just gonna go back and get some more gold bolts. Getting that gold bolt on the grind rail. It scratched that itch, you know. Yep, this is what I mentioned those 3 years ago in part whatever it was, 8 or something. If you don't like the thruster pack, mute the dialogue because you can just hear that sound effect over and over again. Poketaru and Blackwater City. We'll go Blackwater City first. I'm pretty sure it's the sewer. I cannot remember which gold bolt I didn't get. Because it's been, like I said, I didn't watch all 4 hours of my previous Let's Play, and it's been 3 years. Pretty sure it's the sewer one. I guess we'll find out. If it's not, then I will just have to edit this out. Haha. Getting back to what I was saying just before, I find that I'll watch gameplay on YouTube, and that's when I appreciate like the scenery and you're looking around, you're just watching. But when I'm playing it, I don't pause and look around as much. I don't know why that is. Like, I guess when I very first start playing a game, I'll be like, whoa, these visuals, they're so amazing. Look at the grass, look at the water, look at the skybox. And then an hour in, I'm just shooty bang bang, drive around. Ugh. Oh yeah, of course, it's underwater. I wonder if anyone else does that. Like, playing this now, I'm just focused on playing. Whereas, when I was rewatching just little bits of my previous Let's Play, I was just taking in the gorgeous visual details of this game. And I don't know why I don't pay much attention to it. I say this as I'm literally swimming through an underwater sewer, probably the grossest environment, but it's even that, it still looks good. Is there... I'm not sure why there's still the sound effect of dripping water. Yeah. Well, firstly, that's one of the most annoying sounds in the world. And secondly, why is it playing when I'm underwater? Is that an error? Oh well. This is literally the only part of the game that you'll probably ever experience it. Woo! Gold bolt! I felt so clever when I discovered this back in the day on the PlayStation 2. Where is this damn thing? There we go. What is that? What is that? Oh! Is that out the... Oh! We'll just have a nice little peek out the map. Very nice. That'll be the old hoverboard racing out there. Nice, gold bolts. Alright. I'm not going to expect you to watch me swim for another 4 or so minutes and then fly to Poketaru, so I think I'm just going to pause it here and resume on Poketaru. Alrighty, seamless transition. I say as the game glitches and freezes for a second. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm glad I skipped the me just swimming for ages. Although now you'll never get to see my idiot reaction when I discover that you could actually go inside the spacecraft sitting next to the guy who sells you the rhino. Or you can trade the rhino. Not that I need the map-o-matic, but just double checking the rough direction I need to swim to get this gold bolt. I know there's one underwater and one on the island that I forgot about. I like how if you angle the camera in a certain direction, you can actually see underwater with the perfect colour rather than the blue filter. I just realised I'm swimming the wrong way. I think it's over here. There it is! It just hadn't popped on my screen yet. Is this the game? No, it's the PlayStation... I was about to say PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2 version. They had the skill point for blowing up all the crates underwater, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know about the trophies of this game. Like I mentioned, in case you missed it, I platinumed this game in 48 hours back when it came out in 2016 and then didn't touch it again for a year until my Let's Play. This one over here. This one over here is actually like a proper good spot. I like how he just... What's the word for being idle underwater? He doesn't stand there, he doesn't sit there, he just floats there, waiting for the thing to explode. So this spot here is actually a really good hiding spot. I'm pretty sure the gold bolts, whether they don't render in the distance or they just are designed so that you can't see them until you're up close enough to them. But that's a good spot. Like, there's no ladder there. I'm just gonna let the fish eat me so I can teleport back. I embrace death. That was morbid. That's a good spot, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, back to the sheepinator place. How have I been playing for? Have I got enough time? Oh, easy! We're only halfway through! Rightio. Kalebo III? Pretty sure. It's probably like Kalebo or something. I'm sorry, my pronunciation of fictional alien planets isn't all it's cracked up to be. Oh man, I'm feeling better. I'm getting more into the swing of things today. With the commentary, that is. I wish I could just record this live and then press upload, but as you'll know if you've seen many of my other videos, my other Let's Play, or Devon Plays Ratchet Clank, you'll know I tend to over-edit things. I like to put the images up on screen. Just adds a bit of visual flair, I guess, if you're getting bored of the gameplay. Yes, thank you, Ratchet. I have to wonder how much extra dialogue, like, this sort of thing, it literally doesn't interest me all that much, but I'm curious to see how much extra dialogue there is, like when you go back to planets that you haven't completed objectives for and vice versa. I know in other games that's like a big deal where, oh, there's bonus dialogue, like Kingdom Hearts for example, for some reason. If there's ever bonus dialogue, I'm all about that. Nice. Okay. All for one twin stick shooting. I don't remember that being a thing. I don't like this. It's so hard to aim. I've never been bothered by the level up screen until parts 8 and 9, 9 and 10 of this Let's Play. Just because I keep leveling up weapons at the same time. Anything that interrupts gameplay is like, nope. Oh, Ruritania. I'll take that. Okay, you gonna bring the ladder back down? Not the ladder. What is that little teleporter thing? You go on, sheep. I thought they were supposed to give you bolts. Why is the elevator not here? I'll call it an elevator if I want to. Oh, hey guys. Are they just hovering down to their doom? That's cool. Nope. No, you can't hit me. But they can. Ooh, trying to decide which weapon is best for the job. Sticks to the sheepinator. Shut up, Mr. Zircon. I hope people realise that I'm not super serious when I talk about how I like, hate Mr. Zircon and that. I don't really. Like, I love this game, I love this franchise. I say what I do out of love. Anything on the map-o-matic? Ooh! Ooh! Raritanium shows up on the map. I didn't realise that. That's not Raritanium, that's a card. Never mind then. Actually, Raritanium shows up as well. That's cool, I didn't realise that. I never used the mathematic in this game when I first played it. 2016, etc. But I remember using it quite a bit in Ratchet Clank for the PlayStation 2 because, let's be honest, when you're a kid, you're not exactly looking for every secret. Well, at least I didn't. That just became my obsessive way I play games now. Even if it's a walking simulator, I gotta investigate every corner. That was a waste of ammo. Gotta investigate every corner, gotta look in every nook and cranny. Even if I'm following a guide. Does anyone else... I know I keep posing questions and as if people are actually going to answer, but I don't know. You might be watching this and think, I'll go down to that comment section and answer the question he answered, like, do you also find yourself not enjoying or not taking time to look at the scenery in video games when you're playing it, but only when you're watching video clips of it? Anyway, the question for this third of the video is he going to turn to a sheep? Alright, I can't turn helicopters into a sheep. Get distracted again. My question is, do you also obsessively look around every corner for collectibles and just various things? I used to be able to just enjoy a game, but it's my trophy hunting ways, my inner trophy hunter. Where's that gold bolt? Down below. I'm pretty sure that's the one you get for doing the hoverboard racing. Down there. Yes it is. Ow! I don't really feel like dying today. Ow, stop. I used to enjoy playing games, but because I'm now, again, probably fairly obsessed with hunting trophies, getting all my trophies on the PlayStation Network. I usually use collectible guides and have to do things on the first playthrough. As a result, often I'll be watching a video walkthrough and then it will inadvertently spoil the next area. Wow, those are really specific first world problems. You can't change the trajectory while you're swinging on the swing shot, which is disappointing, so I'm guessing you just jump back from up here. Why are these things not dying? Yes. Woo! All of the gold bolts! Give them to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gold bolt 25 out of 28. Man, there really aren't that many in this game. Just gotta jump over. Oh, okay. I guess they have magnet boots too, because I was trying to jump over that, but whatever. I'm glad they added in the rhino cards, I suppose, because that gives you something else to look for. I'm not going to pretend like skill points are the be all end all. Like, I never care about skill points, and it's the reason I haven't really gone back to platinum the Ratchet Clank games again on like the PS Vita and that. Because skill points, they're just they're not hard, but they were hard for when I was a kid. Bear in mind I was what, 7 when the first game came out. So these super easy billion inconvenience tasks that they use to skill points now are just menial trophies. I'm trying to think of an example, like, I don't know, shoot down 10 dragon geezers. Pterodactyls, were they? The alien equivalent of pterodactyls. Back in the day. Nah, too hard. Or sheepanate a bunch of squirrels. I got going commando on the brain, sorry. I'm running low on ammo. I need to upgrade a weapon so I can refill the ammo, otherwise I'm going to die here. This is so hectic. I can't believe... I don't know how they do it. Insomniac are just the best developer. At least until some controversy that we didn't know about comes out. Just like Naughty Dog and... who makes GTA again? Red Dead Redemption. I've completely forgotten who they are. Rockstar! Every game developer has a controversy coming out now. But Insomniac, woo! Level up, more ammo. As far as we know, they're pure. And the point I was trying to make is, they managed to have all these enemies just blasting you from all sides, all these weapons going on. You got Zircon shooting at people. You got Sheepinator, sheep exploding. You got enemies firing, you got bolts. That's the big thing, man. The bolts are just hundreds of them flying around the screen. It's amazing. Pretty sure if you go into the extras menu and you change the appearance of the bolts, that's what makes it start to lag.
Initiating death and dismemberment protocol.
Death and dismemberment protocol. Uh-oh. Ah, I'm starting to have a change of heart. Like, I'm enjoying this a lot more than... I always said that. I said that last time, didn't I? Where I tend to look at things worse than they actually were. Reverse nostalgia. Because this is just fun. Okay. I say that as the 50 millionth pop-up comes up that I'm upgrading a weapon. Nitpicks. Relax, Durban. Just enjoy it. Dance like these guys. Woo! Level up. Give me the Black Sheepinator, I think it was called. At least in the original. I don't know, I'm out of touch with memorising planet names and weapon names and all sorts of things. Like the Synthenoids last game, and the shield charger. I think I called it like the Tesla barrier or something. Or the Tesla gun instead of, or Tesla coil instead of the something else coil. I'm gonna let that one sheep go. He can live to tell the tale. Oh yes, hello Sonny. I'm going to tell you about technology. In a probably non-skippable cutscene.
Don't believe it! Ratchet and Clank here at Gadgetron!
I know! Who would have thunk it? I can skip the cutscene, that's great. Okay. Hydro Displacer, I think. That's the one. Lead an act, you can suck the entire planet dry of water. What if after this the planet goes into like a drought and you have this big water crisis and it's all Ratchet's fault? I think this will be a good place to end the video. Well, we've got a couple more minutes till the half an hour. I don't like them going longer than half an hour. There's the Pixelizer glitch. I missed the old Pixelizer glitch video I made, that was cool. I've never been able to recreate it though. Can I leave? No, I literally have to do the... what's it called? Hoverboard racing. I have to complete the hoverboard race in order for him to let me go. So, thank you very much for watching. This creepy old man has locked me in his office until I agree to help him do a hoverboard race. So, I will see you in part 11.